This is the Offenders Podcast. You are directly in violation of Penal Code 113, Section 8. The word used, fuck, shit, piss, dick, cunt, and other foul language. Viewer discretion advised.
Welcome back to the Offenders Podcast. As always, I am Kyle. Joining me this week, as always, is Evan.
And joining me this week, as always, is Shane.
And I'm not going to be joined with anything.
You're joined with the couch.
Like, permanently joined? What's up with your couch?
No, it's just a temporary businessman's agreement. You know,
that's
for the next hour or so, you can sit here. Then get the fuck out.
Your couch is an asshole.
He learned from the best. Well, it is made out of jeans, so it's had a lot of, it's been close to a lot of assholes, so...
Oh, I wanted to tell everybody a quick story before we get started today about the way that karma works.
Okay.
Shane and I, before this podcast started, were dropping by the gas station so I could get a nice frozen coffee, and he was getting a Butterfinger. Well, as we were walking out, how the fuck did the conversation go about evil?
Well, I forgot to hold up the candy bar to the little bulletproof window so they could scan it. Because I'm used to putting the thing down, they pick it up, and they put the price in there because I guess I'm stuck in 10 years ago. But I was like, I'm so bad for that. And I tried to quote from this video game and say that I'm so evil I don't rewind videotapes, but I accidentally said don't rewind video games.
He goes, I'm so evil I don't rewind video games. And as soon as I started laughing at him and tried to open the door, I walked into the locked door. So I got like 3 seconds of laugh before karma punched me right in the face. I was like, ha ha ha.
Oh man, that's what you get, you piece of shit.
I learned it from watching you, okay? I learned it from watching you!
Good. Your transformation is almost complete. From a piece of shit to an asshole.
Nope. Humans are people. Never forget. Humans are people. Not feces. Speaking of, I don't even have a segue. Go ahead.
Okay. Well,
you know who does? The mall cops. They have segues.
So this week is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And so we thought we would talk about things that we're thankful for.
Yes. And because, well, let me tell you this. At work, this is not something I'm thankful for because I get it whether I'm thankful or not. We have fucking...
Then we're not talking about it.
But we have to.
All right, this one time. Exception.
Thanks. Thank you. So, they were giving away free food, okay? I got like 20 slices of turkey, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is, did you fucking know that they make chocolate chip cupcakes?
They make chocolate chip everything.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know that, but you know what? I do now because I ate 5 of them at work.
Good God.
It was
Did anybody
free.
else get any, fat ass?
Dude, there was like 7 pans of it. They went all out. I was like, are these for everybody? And she was like, yeah, I made them all last night. I was like, you made 7 pans of cupcakes? And she said, yes, I did. And I was like, well, I'm about to eat one of them.
What a great question. Are these for everybody? No. I made 7 pans of these. Brought them to work. Set them down here so nobody would fucking touch them.
Then I would just bend her over and be like, oh yeah? Well, you thought I was going to have my way with you, but I'm just pushing you over so you can't make me grab these cupcakes. Then I run away.
Because you don't have your Nike shirt on.
Exactly. I was looking at eastbay.com the other night, and I was like, those are some cool looking Nike shoes. I can't buy Nike shoes. I know what'll happen.
I mean, I wear Nike shoes because I like
Exactly.
Yes. You know that as long as you're running towards someone, you get a boost in speed by 5%.
Yes.
Does it help me in my stealth also?
The black ones do.
Okay.
Or camouflage. Or camouflage.
My
now
Nike shoes boost my stealth and my speed when running towards someone. Good to know.
There you go.
I hear they are ineffective, though, against rape pants, or what the fuck those things are called, those fucking rape shorts.
Oh.
Anti-rape shorts.
That's because they have active rape. They have active radar on them that can detect you.
The way you said rape shorts, it's like they promote rape. Like these shorts make it easier to be raped.
Hey, stick it right here, no matter what I say.
Oh, God.
That's terrible.
Let's talk about things that we're thankful for.
Well, now.
We got 2 each because we're going to try and be professional this time.
Failed.
Kyle, you want to start?
Sure. I'll give one thing that I'm thankful for.
Okay.
So over the last couple of weeks, I've kept up with the news more lately than I have in the past. And over the last couple of weeks, there's been an individual who's been in the news, and he has just made me extremely happy. I'm thankful for Rob Ford, the mayor of Toronto.
Oh, man.
I got plenty to eat at home.
That man is so amazing. He is what politicians should be, as far as I'm concerned, everywhere.
Oh, my God. At least the ones who are going to be useless anyway. At least they'll be entertaining and useless.
But this is the thing. As a politician, he hasn't been useless. He's actually done shit that's good. They just hate him because he's not the typical politician.
Oh, in that case, never mind.
Fuck him.
I mean, like, yeah, he's done some crack cocaine. Okay. And he's gotten drunk in public a lot. You know, but those are victimless crimes. He hasn't harmed anybody in doing it other than himself. And, I mean, look at the guy. He's going to have a goddamn heart attack anyways.
Let me tell you, this isn't something I'm thankful for, but have you seen any of Iron Sheik's Rob Ford posts?
I haven't, but I've seen most of Iron Sheik's posts are a fuck you in the face or something. Just like, what? You know,
like 3 times, he has wrote nothing more than, fuck the cheeseburger, Rob Ford, piece of shit! But he always throws cheeseburger in there. It makes me so happy.
Is he saying cheeseburger tits? Because he says that a lot.
Cheeseburger tits?
Yeah, on Twitter he calls people cheeseburger tits a lot.
I don't know.
But no, so like, for those who don't know, Rob Ford, mayor of Toronto, basically, he's a big dude, and he looks like Chris Farley. And at first, like, I was like, Shane was like, he'd said in the past, like, he's Chris Farley. I was like, yeah, not so much. The more I see of him, though, I have to agree with Shane.
Yes.
I think Shane's right. He's like Chris Farley reincarnated.
He is. That's what happened to him.
Like, maybe actually what's happening is our dimensions are crossing. and in this other dimension, Chris Farley never died or became a comedian. He went on to be like a mayor of Toronto, and we're getting him. And somewhere else, people are losing Chris Farley because he's dead in our dimension.
Oh, I feel sorry for the other dimension.
I do too.
Speaking of other dimensions, if you're on our Facebook, we're going to do our best to share this picture that Kyle found of another dimension that just happens to look like the front of a 1987 Lisa Frank outer space dolphin trapper keeper notebook that has like 3 different versions of Rob Ford on it with like some galaxy in the background.
And fish sticks. There are fish sticks flying through this.
It's like a fat kid Lisa Frank fucking trapper keeper.
One of my other favorite Rob Ford things that happened, like, I think it was this week or last week, like, he went to the city council, and so the citizens were heckling him, like, just basically calling me, so he heckles them back. I mean, that's the kind of guy this dude is. This guy is a mayor who wears a jersey that says the mayor on the back of it. I kid you not. But so they're heckling him, and he out of nowhere starts to charge towards these hecklers. Now, Rob Ford's a big dude. And so it's basically like an elephant charging through the city council building. And it just so happens this little old lady who's a council member gets in his way, and he pretty much pushes her over, but catches her in the process so she doesn't hit the ground. But then he stops charging. And the way I see it is like, he was just like this mad bull running. And he just couldn't slow down in enough time when he saw her. So he just hit her and knocked her over. But someone has edited Jim Ross from WWE over that, just screaming like it's an actual WWE match. Oh, I'll have to link that.
My God!
Yeah. Oh, here he comes! Here he comes!
Dude, what's that video where he's like in a hotel room, he's like, and I'm gonna push him down, I'm gonna pull his fucking eyes out, and And he's like moving all around like Matt Foley motivational speaker. Like talking about, I'm going to punch him in the fucking face.
I think that was the crack video where he was buying crack.
But there's so funny.
Another thing from him is some woman was saying that he had propositioned her to perform oral sex on her, and he, in an interview, while wearing the mayor jersey, said, I would never have done that. I'm married. I've got plenty to eat at home. And then just walks away. And like, all the reporters, there's that moment of silence when he walks away, and they all burst out laughing. They're like, did he really just say that? Like they couldn't believe it. I mean, this guy gives zero fucks.
That's the best response ever, though.
And he gave 15 high fives on the way out that building. You know he did.
But I'm thankful for Rob Ford, because he's offered so much comedy to me. It's just amazing. All right, so, Evan, what's something you're thankful for?
I have two things, if that's okay.
Well, let's do one at a time.
Okay, one at a time?
Yeah.
First, I'll go for the easy one.
Okay.
I, as a bachelor, do not cook food ever outside of toast for breakfast and occasionally cookies. So, yeah, that's all I cook, man, is cookies and toast.
Your house feels like a goddamn bakery then.
It does, pretty much. Pretty much. So, that being said, I am thankful because I know 3 times out of the year, I get to go to my buddy Mike's house. I go to see him he's pretty much my brother. I've known him since first grade. And when my mom passed away, his mom kind of took over being my mom. That being said, I am now expected to be at their house on Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas to eat probably the most ridiculously overwhelming amount of food that has ever been created. And if I don't show up, she will kill me. She has told me that in very plain words. Not like, you better be here. No, that would be nice. She's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you're not fucking here. Why the fuck aren't you here? Wake up. Like 7 voicemails I'll have in the morning. But you know what? I don't even care. Because as soon as I get there, I get to eat fucking delicious food as much as I want every fucking year.
Wow.
See, even though I don't have my own family, I can go over there and have a family dinner at a table every year at least 3 times. Because I fucking love turkey. Let me tell you.
So all of you psychotic women out there, all the yanderes out there, if you know how to cook, he doesn't care if you're a murderous person. He's all about it. So that's Evan Jones in Macon.
You can stay out the wild blue yandere as far as I'm
bring your
concerned.
butcher knives and your cooking mitts, and we'll be all right.
And Evan Jones is actually about 6'4", dark complexion, huge fro, currently wearing a jacket for winter activities.
If they're ninjas. They're ninja girls. I can overlook the murderous streak as long as they murder my enemies.
So remember that, murderous ninja girls. Go see The Man in the Winter Coat.
Fair enough.
That's it for me. Shane, what you got? I mean, Evan.
Let me throw everything off by saying something. I'm thankful for science. Science. Making everything better, because no matter how stupid people are, eventually the level of science, the automatic stuff that will happen, will make it where they won't fuck everything up. You see, you just push the button and it does it.
Yeah.
Science is pretty awesome. Like magnets, how the fuck do they work? I mean, come on.
Well, you see, if all the electrons are spinning in the same direction... Oh, you weren't serious. Okay.
No, I wasn't. I was quoting ICP's song, Magnets. How the fuck do they work?
That's the International College Professors, right?
Yeah. Professors. They all dress up and paint their faces like clowns and get tore up on Faygo or whatever.
You may jest, but Jazz and Bluesberry is quite a delectable treat. I miss it a lot.
Jazz and Blueberry?
Jazz and Bluesberry.
Do you know who Faygo is thankful for?
Who?
ICP.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Because otherwise they would have been that drink that's only in like fucking hood stores that only like a few people even know what it is.
Yep. And say what you will about ICP's music, and I'll probably agree with you, but they are the fucking best wrestling commentators / fucking improv comedians you will ever hear. At least top 10. at least. Look up
That's a
Stranglemania.
stretch. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're funny, but I wouldn't put them in the top of much.
Okay, how about
They're
this?
funny.
Top 10 improv wrestling commentators of all times.
Comedic wrestling commentators, yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
You can look up Stranglemania 1 and Stranglemania 2 on YouTube. That's my fucking Thanksgiving Day gift to you since I can't make turkey.
But with that said, saying they're in the top 10 of that small group of people, there's probably only about 12 people in that group anyway, so...
Now I'm fucking thinking. I'm sure I could come up with the list, but they're way up there, though.
You know how many I can think of? 4. 2 of them are in this room.
Yeah, that's
Bobby
true.
the Brainy. I'm getting choked up over here. Bobby the Brainy.
It's still real to me,
It's real to me, damn it.
Oh, that guy.
Captain Redneck Dick Murdoch. You know, this is going to sound terrible. Fuck it. I don't care. We're called the offenders. Because of the shape of his head, I thought he was special. You know? But he just has a big old noggin.
I thought
That's
he was
all.
retarded.
No, he's not. He's like a normal dude. He just has a funny shaped head.
Normal.
Totally normal IQ. Like if there's a fucking 10-point scale, he'd be 5, right in the fucking middle. That's where he would rank.
He's not like Froggy.
No. Please tell the audience about Froggy.
Okay, so I had a little bit of interaction with this guy. So he used to be one of these people that would come into all the retail stores in the area that we lived in. And he was just one of those weird people. Like, if you've ever worked retail, there's always those people, the ones that are like, these guys fucking weird, and he's in here all the time.
What the hell you mean, those people?
I mean, the weird people that come in there all the time. But he was called Froggy because he talked like this.
Yeah, for real.
And he would come in there like, you seen that new WWF? You know, he'd make noises like that and just be weird and ask questions.
The Game Boy Advance has Spider-Man coming to it next month.
Yeah, you know, he just talk about crazy ass shit like that.
That's not really all that crazy.
No, but I mean, he would come in there like he's one
The
of these
voice is
people-
crazy, because it was real.
The voice was crazy, but it's not like he was
But I
talking
mean-
about, when I get done juggling my soup in the shower, I like
No,
to fire
what I
this
mean-
slingshot at naked people in the next door neighbor's house.
No, what I mean is one of these crazy people that would come and hang out in there and just like basically talk to you constantly about everything in the world, like you're his best friend.
Oh, yeah.
You know. I mean,
And
he's retail crazy person. If you've worked retail, you know what I mean. There's always those fucking crazy people that come in there and do shit like that. I could do a whole episode on the fucking people I used to have to deal with in a bookstore.
I don't know if you ever paid attention to this, but I'm a man who pays attention to detail on some things. And one of those were his fucking pants trying to eat him. Did you notice that the as time passed, his pants would go up higher and higher up his torso?
No, because I have a philosophy on dealing with crazy people and homeless people. I put them in the same group, which is terrible of me, but I do. So, I don't look at them.
They're beneath you.
I don't acknowledge their existence, because if I do, that moment you make eye contact with them, they know that you know they're there, and now they want to talk to you. They want to ask you questions. They want to ask for money or something. So I don't look at them. And like, people I walk with, like I do it up here, because there's a lot of homeless people that sit around downtown Athens. They'll walk out in front of me to start talking to me, and I just literally will walk right past them and not even look them in the eye while still carrying on the conversation with the people I'm with. And I've had people before tell me, it's like, did you not see that guy sitting in front of me? Like, no, I did, but I don't acknowledge him. They're like, damn. You know, I was like, that's what you got to do. It's like, you don't acknowledge a stray animal. If you feed a stray animal, he's going to follow you
Jesus
around. I
Christ.
don't acknowledge him, so he doesn't follow me around and bother me.
I wish I could say this shocks me, but I knew that you were a supervillain. So, I mean, it's perfectly acceptable in your world.
I mean, okay, straight question. Everybody out there, homeless person comes up to you and just starts like, just out of nowhere, and starts asking you for money. Are you going to carry on a conversation with this guy? No, you're going to keep walking.
You fucked
Or
up
you're gonna give
twice.
him
I look at them and answer them, and then I walk off.
No,
But I don't just ignore them completely.
Number 2, you answered the question before everybody else could. Number 2, we don't have time for everybody to answer that question.
They can post in response to the episode. We'll see what
Okay.
people think.
It'll be a post response indeed, because after the show.
Yes.
But
It'll
yeah.
be taken care of post-production.
But see, there's a difference too in how I'm approached. If I'm approached by somebody who wants to ask me a question or speak to me first, I'll acknowledge that. But if you come up to me immediately panhandling, I ignore you.
So
Especially
if somebody's
if-
cooking dinner, they better stay the fuck away from you no matter what's in that pan.
The wonderful thing about his approach is he wouldn't know if they're panhandling or not, because if he doesn't look at them, he doesn't acknowledge them. How would he know what question they're going to ask?
That's
Trust
a good
me.
question.
Enough
What is
homeless, you see enough homeless people come up to you, hand out, or even just say like, "Hey man, can I get?" No, I don't know what you want to get, but you ain't getting it.
Hey man,
Or
can I
don't
get
come-
past you to get to my Ferrari that I have over
I
there?
mean, yeah, you can, exactly. And I walked past that guy, I helped him out. I got out of his way so we could get to his Ferrari. But it's also the same. Like you'll hear that story, like, "Hey man, my car's broke down." Nope. The moment I hear my car's broke down, okay, no. I'm sorry. I'm not stopping to listen to your sob story about how your car broke down.
But
and you live in
which
town
way
with
is the
5 cars.
AutoZone, you fucking asshole? Which way is the AutoZone? I'm new here. I've never been here before.
I couldn't help him, so I said, good thing I kept walking. I didn't waste his time or mine.
Okay, fuck it. You said AutoZone. We have to talk about the AutoZone video.
What AutoZone video?
Haven't we already talked about the AutoZone video?
Did we already talk about the AutoZone
I want to say
video?
that we did.
I think we did. The one that was supposedly in Macon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
As long as people know that it exists, that's something that I'm also thankful for, but that's not officially on the list. That's a great video.
All right, well, I guess I'll drop another one that I'm thankful for. Since
right.
I've basically been discussing how I'm a terrible human being. So, I don't think I'm a terrible human being. I'm just going to put that out there.
Nobody ever thinks that they're an asshole, Kyle. It's just when everybody else tells you, you're just like, holy shit, I've become an asshole.
I don't think I'm an asshole. I think I'm a realist. I deal with real world problems in a real way, while everybody else is still trying to figure out the bitch way around it. Just the way I see it.
Are you a gangster rapper?
I could be. I could lay down some rhymes for you.
I'm the realist.
But, so because of stuff like this, it makes me thankful that Always Sunny in Philadelphia exists, because no matter how terrible I am or the shitty things I do, the people on that show do shit so much worse than me that it makes me think, wow, at least I'm not as bad as those people are. So, like, for their Thanksgiving episode, they realized that they couldn't do anything in the city because everybody hated them. Because they pissed so many people off in the, 9 or 10 years of the season, of the show. So they're like, we'll get everybody over for Thanksgiving dinner and we'll squash these beefs we've got so we can start going around and doing stuff. Well, long story short, they fail at it. And by accident, somebody lights the apartment on fire. And they realize, well, we can't solve this problem. So all the people in there arguing, they just leave and nail the door shut. It's like, it'll sort itself out. And they go away to watch a movie. I was like, that's terrible. I would at least call the fire department.
They're 10. You're only a 7, but you're on your way. I believe in you.
So, you believe I can become a 10?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I am working toward having jobs in standardized testing, and when I tell a lot of people that, they look at me like I'm the fucking devil, so... I don't understand why. It's just a standardized test, man. Doesn't everybody like taking tests?
I guess. I mean, it's something to do during the day. Yeah, but...
Yeah. Oh, man, you know I'm bored. What I'm going to do? I'm going to sit down and take a standardized test. Fuck yeah.
At least I know everybody else has to take it, so it'll be even.
That makes me think of an unstandardized test. Like you go in there, all right, time for my math test. It's like, all right, I want you to shoot this blue jay out of the fucking tree over there with this bow and arrow. What? What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, it's got something to do with physics. Physics has something to do with math. Just fucking do it. You want your A, don't you?
Oh my goodness.
All right, Shane. Shane.
We have to make that unstandardized math. Can you get on that? Can
I'll
you write
try.
up the standard-
I'll try.
Unstandardized math test?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to go. In the words of Lance Storm, if I can be serious for a minute. Recently, I haven't told this to anybody, but I'm sure you guys have seen it coming a mile away. I found religion finally.
I thought you were going to say you're gay. I've been waiting for that.
No,
I bet you have been waiting for it.
Oh, I have. Make it take it, buddy. Make it take it.
It's not going to happen, Kyle.
Great.
I appreciate the thought, but you're just going to have to go somewhere else. I wish you the best.
Wet.
I'm trying to talk about religion, and you're talking about rape.
Same difference.
Same thing.
Same
Yeah,
difference.
I mean, really.
Wait a minute, I'm religious now. I can't agree anymore with that. That being said, I wanted to go ahead and set the record straight. I have come to terms and have become a devout follower of the Holy Trinity. and I was laying in my bed the other
power.
night, and I thought to myself, it's stupid for me to believe that all of this came from nothing. So I finally said, you know what? There is a Trinity. And that holy Trinity is Shiva from Final Fantasy VII, Belle Dandy, and Amelia Clark. That is my Trinity. I believe in them. I love them. I can't pick which one I love more than the other. So they are a perfect triple goddess that encompass all of the fucking world for me.
All right, so
I'm...
let me get
Is that last one a
Shiva
celebrity?
Shiva from Final Fantasy VII and on.
and Belle Dandy, right?
And Belle Dandy and Amelia Clark.
Who the hell is Amelia Clark? Is she some celebrity?
Yeah.
She plays
Okay.
Daenerys Targaryen.
I see. See, I don't know anything about
She
people
has the most
in
fun
shows.
Let me tell you how creepy I am. At 3 a.m, I go on Tumblr and look at animated GIFs of her smiling. That's how fucking creepy I am. I'm just like, she's so beautiful.
That's
I
pretty
can't believe
creepy.
it.
In fact, it would be, to me, it'd be more acceptable if you just went online looking for pictures of her dressed skimpy and jerked off than if you went online looking for animated GIFs just to stare
What
at.
kind of crazy
That's
world
weird.
are we in? It's like, I really like her smile. What kind of fucking weirdo are you that likes a woman's smile? Look at her fucking tits, you goddamn lunatic!
I know, right?
She's fucking beautiful. I can't help it. Like the way her eyebrows move when she smiles.
Shut up, objectify her. Don't look at her smile. Don't say she's beautiful.
She
That's a
does have
fucking
nice
weird.
titties.
All
I'm
right,
not gonna-
all
and a
right.
great
I
ass.
thought you were crazy for a second.
She's a 10, man. But
What he didn't tell us is he's looking at animated GIFs of her naked while smiling.
No, there's only one, and that's in a rape scene, so I can't look at that one anymore.
You got-
But let's not go into that. But the point is, she is fucking beautiful, and I love watching her smile. Just like that fucking hip-hop song from the 90s. I love your smile. Do, 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 do. If you can name that song, I will fucking high-five you.
I can't. I'm trying to sit there and think of it.
It used to be on fucking Jukebox. You remember that fucking channel?
Oh my god.
People would call in and play Informer by Snow 5 times a day. You know, so did me snow me, I go blam. I lick your boom boom down.
I got in trouble because of that station.
How?
When Ninja Turtles came out,
Mhm.
you know they had the fucking Ninja Turtles song on
Yeah.
there? Like 10 times in a row.
Ninja, rap, ninja.
Hell
like,
yeah.
I
I
mean, how'd you
love
get in
this
trouble
video.
by it?
Ninja Turtles are awesome.
Because he probably charged $3 per
Yeah.
video 10 times $30.
Oh,
Exactly.
I didn't know. See, I didn't know what jukebox was. I didn't know it cost something.
Yeah, it costs
Yeah,
money.
I know I fucked people's days up because they were like, yeah, I love watching O-Town 357. Then all of a sudden fucking Morbid Angel comes on and they're like, what the hell is this devil shit? Fucking love Morbid Angel, man.
That just seemed, but that station seems like you were talking about just the ultimate way of trolling people,
It could have been if we were wise enough to think about that as like fucking 12-year-olds.
or had the money.
Yeah.
When I was 12 years old, all I thought about was, I don't even remember. I think it was probably just tits all the time.
I mean, you could have been like that.
You were a
that
normal
comedian
person
talking about
back
They would
then.
go into a restaurant with a jukebox and they would play "What's New Pussycat" like 10 times in a row.
Whoa,
It'd drive everybody
whoa.
crazy.
You know what's strange? Somehow I am related to Tom Jones because we're from the Jones family of Wales and he's Welsh. So somehow we are related. I don't know how.
Well, it's not unusual for people to be related. Doesn't sound right at all. Good thing I'm not related to him.
Yeah. You could be related to Glenn Tipton.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
He's the fucking guitar player for Judas Priest.
Oh, of course. Why the fuck
yeah,
would I know
you
that?
should have known that, you dumbass. God, everybody knows that.
Durr.
Maybe they teach that
Hell
shit in high
bent for leather. Electric Eye.
That doesn't mean that I know who the guitarist is. I know who Judas
Yeah.
Priest is.
You don't know your family? You're a loner.
That'd be like saying, "You're from Georgia. Can't you name all the Georgia congressmen?" No, who the fuck knows that? You don't even know who the congressmen are for your area. Probably.
All
just
I
because somebody
know
lives in an
is
area.
every time I hear like something from one of the Georgia like fucking representatives, they're always saying something goddamn stupid.
I know, man.
I've never heard anything intelligent from one of them. Is like, we can't have too many soldiers on an island. The island might capsize. What the fuck did you just say?
Or the
Georgia has one
the
saving
doctor
grace.
who talks about how he doesn't like he doesn't think for science is he says science is of the devil, but he's a doctor.
Is he from
What?
Georgia?
Yeah, he's from Clark County.
God
Paul
damn it.
Brown.
And
you
then,
can't hear it because I'm wearing a hat, but I just face palmed.
And then the other one that was like, we can't let gay people get married, you see, because suppose two men pretended they would be gay and they got married to take care of the benefits. It's like, that's the fucking plot from I've Now Pronounced You Chuck and Larry. You think that shit's for real?
He did. That's what happened. He saw that movie. He's like,
Leave
That
it
was
up
a
to them
woman.
Jews in Hollywood to think of something like
That was a woman that thought that. I don't remember her name. I just remember, and it's like so-and-so from Georgia. I'm like, God damn it.
BTW, I had an awesome animated GIF of fucking Jessica Biel changing out of her wet clothes from that movie. Man, it was nice.
You weren't looking there smiling, were you?
Maybe I was. Okay.
All right.
Fucking jerk. Georgia has one saving grace, and that is the band Mastodon. That's all I have to say.
There's lots of stuff that's come from Georgia. It's awesome. It's just that it doesn't stay here.
Yeah, that's true. So
All right,
what's
Shane.
the last thing you're thankful for, Shane?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Because the world would be a horrendous, terrible place without it. And
I'm pretty sure we would be fucking assassins. All three of us would be
or
killing
already
people.
dead. One
Yeah.
of the two. That's what it is. Comedy.
That reminds me talking about like imagine like if there's a world with like no comedy out. Not like comedy was illegal, but like people just couldn't do it. Like there was no humor.
Wow.
There's a movie that kind of something like that, but it's like nobody can lie. Everybody tells the truth. So somebody like
Oh, one person figures out how to lie. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I
The
remember.
British guy.
yeah, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, that was a fucking mind blower of a movie.
Yeah, my favorite part of that's the very beginning when he goes out on a blind date with someone and he's like, "Oh, I didn't interrupt you, did I?" She's like, "Yeah, I was just masturbating. Hold on." And she comes down. He's like, "Oh, did you finish?" "No, but it doesn't matter anyways. This is just gonna be a big disappointment because you're ugly." And blah 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 blah. He goes off on him.
Damn.
But yeah, I was like, man. But just imagine something like that. But rather than people can't lie, they just can't be funny. There's no humor.
I don't
It'd be
think
like-
I know
can
what that would
possibly
be like
comprehend
because I've seen people who can't be funny even if they're trying. That would be a horrible world.
Shane will physically accost you if you try to be funny and fuck up.
No, I won't. I'll just be like, God, that is terrible.
No, you hit fucking what's his name with the goddamn
But
bag
that
of
was
old
a
bagels.
joke. That was a joke, and I hit him with fucking bagels, man. Come on.
It was dude. Bagels are pretty tough, dude. You smacked him right in the goddamn face because he told a joke wrong. You were like, motherfucker.
Where's this exaggeration coming from?
Okay, he didn't say motherfucker, but he did hit him with the bagels.
I just hit him lightly in the head.
I love every story Evan tells. The more he tells it, the more ridiculous it gets. So, like, in 10
Exactly.
years in this story, she'll be like, you remember that time you stabbed that dude in the face and told him to fuck off because he got a joke wrong? Like, no, what are you talking about? Where did this come from?
Hey, Jacob, remember that time when that guy's like, hey, I know what you're from? And Jacob's like, yeah, of course you can have a picture with me. What am I from? And then he said, fuck, what was it?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Which one? I don't
And he
remember.
pulls out a shotgun. No! All jokes aside, Shane really did hit a guy with a bag of bagels because he fucked up a joke.
No.
Yes,
Shane hit a guy with a bag of bagels because he fucked up 20 jokes in a row.
That's true.
He didn't even fuck the jokes up. He just didn't tell one.
Did he just not? What was
I
it?
could
He couldn't hit
tell.
the timing?
He couldn't hit goddamn anything. It was terrible.
I mean, comedy is really like kung fu. I mean, you
Yeah,
have to be
totally.
beaten to get it correct.
Exactly.
Wow.
And
I was going to
sometimes
say
it's not
timing is important, but that too.
Yes.
But sometimes not physically beaten, but sometimes like if you get a joke wrong and like you get like heckled or made fun of for getting it wrong, that is the abuse that you take until eventually you know how to do it right, timing or whatever.
Alternately, though, I would say sometimes when somebody fucks up a joke, that's even funnier than the joke could have been.
Sometimes.
I don't have a problem with someone fucking up a joke. When they do like 20 in a row and they haven't got any better. It's like, all right, look, you need to stop and reassess. I had to hit the reset button.
Which is located on his face.
On his top of his head like a snooze button. Just like, boop.
Because
There we
after
go.
a while, it turns into Biff from Back to the Future where he can't even say fucking puns right. He's like, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Now, speaking of accosting things and beating things, I'm here to say that somebody has declared a war. There's
Okay.
a war. There's a secret war funded by shadowy people who probably have fucking business suits and umbrellas. What?
So are you talking about the corporate America's war on the poor?
No, that's fucking that's chump change. Okay.
Wow.
I'm talking bigger.
Okay.
This-
All right. You talking about NSA's war on freedom and privacy?
Oh, if only it were such a small scale.
Whoa, this is getting out of control, man. I'm literally quaking in my boots.
This is not about the Reptoids. This is not about fucking David Icke. This is not about fucking rods that people take pictures of in the sky. This is not about the blues. This is not about the grays. This is not about any of that shit. This is about something real. The fucking war on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. You laugh. You laugh. But tell me this. As soon as fucking Halloween's over, did they put out turkeys? Fuck no. They put out fucking Santa Claus. And I love Santa Claus. I'll fight for Santa Claus's fucking honor against Jesus Christ.
I would disagree with you about the turkeys, because there's a gentleman that me and you both know who attended AWA with us that I'm pretty sure I could go to his Facebook right now and there's going to be like, fuck turkeys, because he has to deal with them right now. So I would counter that that's incorrect.
You're a perpetrator of the lie, the great propaganda that is destroying this country. As soon as Halloween is over, to the fucking second, there is a Christmas tree wreath hung on Walmart. As soon as you walk into Target, you can smell a fucking pine candle, okay? All of this shit is just a big cover-up. You know why?
You can't have pine candles? I mean, a pine candle is not necessarily just for Christmas. You can have a pine candle for anything. Maybe you like the smell of pine trees.
Pine over it all you want. You can avoid the subject all you want, but I won't be fooled.
No,
okay?
I don't think you're wrong, but I think your
Exactly,
argument is
I'm
fucking
right.
terrible. Hold on, let me help you out, Evan. Let me actually give you credence to your argument, okay?
I don't like Creedence Clearwater Revival.
All right. Well, fuck it. Here it comes. One of the things I think, and you haven't mentioned, is literally October 31st, November 1st, Christmas music starts playing. Why can't they
I
wait
fucking said that
fucking...
already.
Did you?
Go ahead. Yes, I did.
Okay. I wasn't listening, because I usually listen when you speak anyways. My bad.
Because you're evil, perpetrator.
I don't listen to idiots. That's really what it comes down to.
Why are you talking to yourself then?
But no, it's like Christmas music is playing nonstop everywhere. Like, I don't know if they still have it. Do they still have that Christmas station in Macon that plays?
Yes.
Only
the
Christmas
lady
music?
that I desk share with at work keeps it on that station all day long. I don't care. I love Christmas music. I think it's great.
Oh man, not all day, all for fucking 2 months in a straight. That's too much.
That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't hate Christmas. I don't think Christmas sucks. I love Christmas and everything Christmas is all about. I like walking around in crowded ass malls and seeing people flip out over shit.
The baby
and fucking
Jesus.
I could give two shits about that. This is about Santa Claus, okay? Santa Claus is my dog. I'm gonna be fucking Santa Claus when I'm old. I've got the beard already. It's gonna happen.
You're going to be really lonely when you're old if you're
All
going
right.
to be fucking figments of your imagination.
Yeah, say spoiler alert. Santa Claus isn't real.
Fucking was not a verb. Fucking was an... What is it?
Adjective?
Conjunction. Oh.
A conjunction.
Injunction.
Conjunction, junction. What? Sorry.
A proposition.
I think that Christmas is great. Santa Claus is great. But let's not forget Thanksgiving. You know, I don't care if you go on Facebook and you post what you're thankful for only 1 month a year. That's fine. You know why? Because you're not putting up your fucking Santa Claus list as soon as Halloween's over. I think you should practice gratitude every day, but if you only do it for 1 month, that's better than no months. Okay?
I mean,
There's a war against turkey.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's perpetrated by the Ham Corporation of the Universe, the HCOU.
They sell a lot of hams on Thanksgiving. I don't think they'd want any.
They didn't used to. They're working their way in.
all right. No. Let me tell you about turkey, okay?
It's delicious.
It is delicious. So, there's a type of turkey that they traditionally use for Thanksgiving turkeys because they have larger breasts, which is the type of meat that most people want. The thing is that these turkeys don't naturally have larger breasts. They've been bred to the point that the turkey's breasts are so large they can't have sex. So to basically help like turkeys breed, they have to like get in there and help turkeys have sex because otherwise a male turkey couldn't mount a female turkey. Because his tits are too big.
That doesn't seem like it would ever be a problem. How the fuck can tits being too big stop sex?
Because the turkey's so... Well, first
The
off...
males have big breasts too, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
there's a space issue there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they try and get on them, and it's a big gap because of the breasts.
Yeah,
and they
I mean,
can't get,
turkeys
they
don't
can't get
have
where they're
duck dick.
aiming, my friend.
Duck
Exactly.
dick.
So obviously what they need to do is breed the males to have larger penises as well.
And then that could add something else to the Thanksgiving meal. Turkey dick.
Turkey dick.
Turdicken.
Turdicken. It's a turkey dick stuffed with a duck dick stuffed with a chicken's dick. Oh, it sounds delicious. Deep
And the first
fried.
person to eat it will be old napkin head himself, Kyle.
Deep fried, wrapped in bacon, filled with cream cheese.
Flicking off God right in the fucking sky.
Oh my goodness.
Turdicken.
Turdicken instead of turducken.
Oh man, my mind is blown with that revelation.
All jokes aside, though, you know what I'm looking forward to? Watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Because every fucking year on Thanksgiving, I watch that movie. And it's great. Rest in peace, John Candy. Thank you, Steve Martin.
I was trying to think of some of the other stuff, like Christmas stuff coming. Like they just putting out, like, not necessarily decorating, but like going into a store and you see like all the Christmas like stuff to buy out before Halloween is even over.
Well, maybe they're trying to help people out. They're like, look, it's going to be Christmas in a couple of months. Buy your shit now. Don't come to our fucking store in droves and kill each other trying to get shit. Just buy it now, you dumb fucks. Buy it!
Oh man, Black Friday.
Yo.
That's so crazy just thinking about all that stuff. People getting trampled over things and fighting and just going nuts over shit where like these
But
stores
I'll tell you,
set it up.
I'll tell you what was awesome, even though it's a terrible thing.
What?
That story that I remember of last year of like, the doors open up, they go in there, and I forget what they were after. I don't know, some video game system. It doesn't matter what it is. The awesome thing is this woman was carrying pepper spray. So she runs out there, she pepper sprays everybody, they're blinded, they can't see her. She grabs the shit and runs out, nobody knows what she looks like because they were blind. She fucking ninja'd their ass.
Well done. There's another thing that's great about Black Friday. You know what it is? A lot of people, on Black Friday, you expect to get in a fight. But there's a lot of people out there who can kick ass. But you know what? That's not their life anymore. They've retired. But one day a year, all those fucking Golden Gloves boxers, all those black belts who have decided to be a teacher for the rest of the year come out. And it's like, oh, you want this Magnavox 60-inch screen? Well, I hope you want this fucking leaping sidekick with it. Whoosh. And those one days, I will be sitting there watching with a fucking iced coffee in my hand and a smile on my face.
I don't know what fucking world you're from, but I've never heard of that shit happening.
I'm from Macon, Georgia, one of the top 5 most lethal cities in the country, son.
Yeah, it's not because of martial arts that it's lethal, though. It's lethal because people blow each other away all the time.
You know,
It is on Black Friday.
you know it would be awesome on Black
What?
Friday? Someone dresses up like Batman and goes there. And when one of these people attacks the other person, he just comes out of nowhere and knocks them out. Just like hands the stuff back to him. There you go, citizen. Just jumps off into behind another aisle.
Would you like anything else from the grocery aisle?
Just beating people's asses as they try to attack each other.
And then he's just like taking them around the store.
If you like Halloween candy, you should check out the new Christmas candy that's coming up. They have giant Reese's cups. They're fucking awesome.
Have you seen those things? They're huge, man. Have you guys seen the giant Reese's cups yet?
No.
Now I'm just imagining a Batman going around showing people around fucking Walmart.
Also, they have giant fucking York's peppermint patties. They're great.
Or, are you a security guard? I'm not the security guard Walmart needs, but I'm the one it deserves.
Oh, man.
Hey, do you have a sports section?
I'm not wearing hockey pads, but you can go down there and buy them.
What about the drugs?
Don't swear to God, swear to me. The drugs are over there in the pharmacy.
Oh, man, That reminds me of on Halloween. Fuck it. Christmas isn't here yet. Let's not quite talk about it yet.
Okay.
On Halloween, I went to a party, and I dressed as Walter White from Breaking Bad, and I carried around a bag of like Blue Rock candy that looked like meth that he sells in the show. Well, these other two guys at the party were dressed like Batman and Robin, and the Batman guy kept yelling, "Where are the drugs?" And whenever he did that to me, I'm like, "They're right here." He did not know how to react to that. He's like, okay. He just like walked away. So every time I hear him say that, I just walk up to him like, "Oh, I found them. They're right here." He's like, okay, thanks. And just walk off again. I was like, God, that was funny like the first 5 times, and now it's time I'm going to wreck your shit every time you say it.
I still
What's
one day am
sad
going
is-
to take all the fucking Batman lines and superimpose it over death metal because it's perfect.
It's sad that he couldn't think of a reply. I mean, after the second time you did it, you think he would be like, I should have said, how everybody always does that? He didn't even do that. He still had nothing.
He might have, but by the point this was going on, the alcohol probably was doing most of the thinking.
Oh,
so
okay.
It didn't matter.
I don't know if alcohol ever does any thinking.
Exactly.
But I see where you were going
It
with
does
that.
some acting sometimes.
It leads to a lot of shitting in people's lawns, as I've heard.
Okay.
You don't remember because you were drunk. It's okay.
No, he holds it. He makes decisions
I think
while
we had
unconscious.
this
I haven't
discussion.
forgot.
We
Exactly.
had this discussion.
But you don't remember because you were drunk.
That's
Probably.
right. No, he wasn't. He was sick, Shane. He was sick. He was
Shut
not
up, drunk right now.
No, you're just sick, okay? That's all it is. Man, my stomach. It must have been those.
I don't want to hear
Gotcha.
2 guys who don't drink talk about drinking. It's so retarded.
That's all we wanted was that genuine reaction. I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, no, it's 2 people like, drinking and getting drunk, blah, blah, blah. You don't fucking know. You've never done it. You don't know what it's like or how you know or feel afterward.
You don't know my life.
Hey, Evan.
What?
Can I shoot you in the face with a shotgun?
No.
Have you ever been shot with a shotgun?
No.
Then how do you know it's bad, Evan?
That sounds legit.
I don't know.
It sounds fucking legit to me.
Let's go get drunk instead.
Yes!
That's much better than getting shot in the face.
And then
It
we'll
is.
try it.
And then we'll shoot each other because we won't feel it. Right? And then after you kill your friend, you can shit your pants in the front lawn. And that's the end of this podcast.
Yeah. I'm taking
Be thankful that we're not
applications
your
for
friends.
two new co-hosts who aren't man children. So if anybody wants to...
Wait, you're the irresponsible drunk. How are we the man children?
Don't question. Just...
We got him. He was like...
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode. So, until next time, I'm Kyle.
I'm thankful.
And I'm Batman!
And this has been The Offenders. Y'all have a good one.
Good night.